Okay, let me ask you this. When was the last time you actually got excited about a scripted show? Like, genuinely hyped? For me, it's been years. But you know what's been serving drama, betrayal, and train wreck energy nonstop? Reality TV. And 2026. Man, it's been a wild ride. Let's unpack why reality stars are now Hollywood's favorite new commodity, and why this might be the most fascinating shift in entertainment since Netflix ate everyone's lunch. So here's the thing, reality TV used to be the trashy cousin of Hollywood, right? The red-headed stepchild, as the article puts it. But now? Steven Soderbergh is out here praising Below Deck like it's high art, and Jennifer Lawrence is binging Bravo. That alone should tell you something shifted. But what's really fascinating isn't just the prestige, it's the economics. Think about it, scripted shows are collapsing under their own budget. Netflix's big-budget series are lucky to get a second season, while Love Island USA just broke viewership records with 6.79 billion minutes watched. That's not just a win, it's a revolution. And it's all because audiences are hungry for something real, or at least, something that feels real. Even if it's totally manufactured. Now, let's talk about the stars. Rob Roche from Love Island just signed with UTA, the same agency as James McAvoy. Gabby Windey, who started on The Bachelor, is sharing the screen with Laura Dern. Whitney Levitt from Mormon Wives made Chicago on Broadway sell out. These aren't just flukes, they're a trend. And here's why that matters, reality stars bring something traditional celebrities don't. They've already survived the gauntlet. They've been edited into characters, sure, but they've also built parasocial relationships with millions. That's a superpower. When Ariana Madix went from Vanderpump Rules to hosting and acting, she didn't just bring her personality, she brought her audience. And in Hollywood, audience is currency. But here's where it gets tricky. Reality stars aren't just jumping into A-list roles. They're playing versions of themselves. Which makes sense. If your brand is authenticity, casting you as a fictional character feels off. But does that limit their growth? Maybe. One agent in the article warns about not alienating fans or underwhelming the acting community. And honestly, that's a tightrope walk. Can Sierra Miller from Summer House pull off a role that's not just the betrayed best friend? Maybe not yet. But give her a few acting classes and a rom-com where she's playing a version of herself? She'll crush it. Because audiences aren't tuning in for fiction, they're tuning in to feel connected. What's wild is how this reflects a bigger cultural shift. We're in this era where people crave realness, even if it's curated. Parasocial connections are the new marketing. And reality stars? They're the ultimate product. They don't hide their breakups or scandals, they monetize them. Amanda and West's fake romance announcement. That's not a mistake, it's a strategy. It's content. And in 2026, content is the only thing that matters. Even the New York Times is covering Love Island finales like their Oscar events. That's the monoculture crumbling, folks. Reality TV isn't just entertainment, it's the last shared experience we've got. So here's my question, is this sustainable? The article hints at the problem. How do you top 2026's drama? You can't script this stuff. Literally. The Traitors' Machiavellian twists, Summer House's quadrangle, those were real people being real, or at least real enough. But can reality TV keep delivering those moments without burning out its stars? Or worse, without us getting desensitized? I mean, when your favorite couple is Brinity, Bryce and Trinity, obviously, you know we're in uncharted territory. So yeah, reality TV's having its moment. But what happens when the next big thing is just another reality show? Maybe the real question is, do we even want Hollywood to go back to how it was before? Personally, I'm not sure I do. What do you think?